Yo, what's up, you guys? Look at this, starting soon. Here we go. This is Straturday Night. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Looking to get to 13K on YouTube. We're also live on X, and we're also live on Facebook. So, Saturday night, we hang out, talk guitars, go to the workbench, and maybe give something away. So smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and let's do a show. Right, Amaranth?
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
Yeah. That's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Saturday night, Straturday Night. Johnny Beane YouTube channel. Ron Gunner is here.
Hello, everybody.
Ohio. I don't
Rainy,
know.
stormy Ohio.
Oh, my goodness. Beautiful here today, man. I wish I was outside playing right now. I thought about that. I thought, man, I wish I was outside right now. We could go outside, I guess, if you want. You know what I noticed last night? And by the way, I'm moving a little slower right now because I ate way too much dinner, and I'm feeling it. So I probably won't be talking as fast. But did you guys notice last night I said the wrong date on the show? Did anybody catch that?
Did you say the 19th?
No, I said the 18th. But I said February.
Oh, okay. Well,
And it's April,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
I
No,
said
March.
February. I don't know why I looked down and saw February. Probably because the 18. For some reason, 18. I don't know, but I'm like, February 18th, 2025. I don't know if anybody caught that. I didn't even catch it till later on. I was rewatching the show slightly. Well, you know, because every talk show, I podcast the show immediately afterwards, and I have to spend another 30 minutes doing that. And so I always listen to the very beginning of each show. And I'm listening and I'm like, February. I'm like, huh? Wait a minute. Did I just upload the right audio? February. But no, it is April 19th. And I think it's a friend of mine's birthday today. I think.
Oh,
I should probably check. I should
my
probably check
wife's birthday
Facebook.
tomorrow.
Hey, congratulations, man. Whoops.
I'm not married to her.
Make sure it's my birthday tomorrow.
We all know who that sounds exactly like.
I'm so full. I don't know. But let's see. Okay, so we're on Facebook, we're on X, we're on YouTube. And if this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel or following wherever you're following from, wherever you're watching right now, whether it's on replay. Oh, by the way. Okay, here's the latest thing I'm going to tell you guys. And this actually makes sense for tonight because I'm telling you guys, I ate too much dinner. I'm talking a little slower tonight. The latest trend in video, say like a video like you know, these videos are 2 hours, 3 hours. The latest trend is, if you're watching on playback, is to watch them at 2 times speed. Okay.
Let's just create a whole generation.
So
80.
You mean AC/DC fans?
No, ADD.
AC/DC. I was watching some of that footage from last night, man. They put on an amazing show.
I know they do. I have nothing against them. They just didn't do anything for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, serious.
AC/DC. So anyway, the latest trend is to watch or listen to the show at 2 times speed. So this show, it might make sense to do that because I'll be talking a little slower tonight because I'm too full. Those delicious tacos. That's right, Raymond. More AC/DC. That's right, man. By the way, the guy that texted me earlier, I dropped a video earlier today. I talking about the Mikado mini amplifier. It's still here on the bench. I dropped a video earlier today talking about this. I'll give you guys the link to this. Anyway, somebody was dropping comments on this earlier, and then they started texting me saying, "Johnny, my comments aren't showing up on the video. I don't know what's going on." But I think what was happening was you were dropping comments on you were replying to my comment. So they weren't showing up under the comments. You'd have to like click on my comment and then you'll see all your comments. So that's what was happening. That
Nice
was
shirt
it.
you're wearing there, by the way.
Thank you so much, man. Cleveland. Awesome place, huh?
Yeah, well, you'll know when you get here.
Yeah. So check out the video. Actually, there'll be a card at the end of this video with the Mikado JA022 Bluetooth speaker, little amplifier. I'll give you guys the link to it in a minute. I just have to grab that. But so anyway, so I did a video earlier for this. By the way, Amazon link for this in the description of that video if you guys want to grab one. Very cool little amp. All right, so I was doing some work on the workbench today. Took a break, had some dinner, and very, very full. But again, the latest trend, and I'm not joking. You guys know I know all this stuff. I don't mess around when it comes to this. The latest trend is to watch if the video is like, well, let us know in the chat who does this already. I mean, it's not really a new thing. I mean, I've done this where if you're trying to get through like a 2-hour video, put it on 2 times speed while you're driving, and it's it's a little quicker, but you get through it faster.
I have a friend who actually is our old bass player. His son is 13, 14 maybe, and he does that doom scrolling, all this stuff. Been doing it for a while, and now he's got severe ADD. He can't focus on anything for more than 30 seconds.
I doom scroll too.
Well, you're not 13. So.
Everybody, how do you know? Hey, you got a Tajima? I do have a Tajima. Is it Andre's? Yeah. Oh, in the video. Yeah. I was playing the Tajima. Where is it? Here, let me show it to you.
When you don't know where your guitars are, you got too many of them.
Look who's talking. Okay. Yeah, there's the Tajima. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. Really cool Super Strat, humbucker, 2 single coils, and something that's really cool about this model is you flip a switch, you pull up the volume knob, and it becomes it has effects built in. Has delay, reverb, I think chorus, and I think overdrive and distortion. Very cool. I'll do a video on this. I haven't done one yet, but I will do one at some point. So, thank you so much, man. Chris King.
Chris.
By the way, I got your message late last night, Chris. All good. All good, man. All right. So, yeah, I'm remind me not to eat 30 minutes before showtime, man. Oh.
Well,
usually on these shows, I'm like, I'm starving. I'm so hungry.
I was gonna say.
Blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, I'm too full.
You just want to sit down? Yeah, sit
Maybe
down.
Maybe I'll just sit down
Sit down and take a nap.
rest of the show. What do you think?
There you go. Relax. Just lean back, and when we hear
Ease the seat back. R. Clinton Taylor, have you tried Fesley guitars? Not yet, but I reached out to them, and they are not currently sending anything out, but they said when they were, they would get back to me. So I will be trying their guitars at some point soon. I have one of their gig bags. Thank you to Bay Area Rich. Actually, I don't know if he actually gave it to me. I used it one time and it's still here. But I have one of their gig bags here. MPN, what's up, dude? Oh, Steve Gunner, good to see you, dude.
Rich, is that Monday? That'll be here. I don't have the tracking number. I have my Fretworks license plate coming Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, well, it's right behind you too. Yes, Monday. So I have the Fretworks license plate coming, and then he sent me a picture of a box. So I don't know what's in it. So I will have stuff coming Monday from Rich. So thank you very much, Rich. I'll tell you what, Rich has. He's like the executive producer. I mean, it's like, there he is. He's there.
Oh, Rich is awesome.
Thank you for everything. Seriously.
Speaking of executive producers, channel membership, the top tier are the executive producers, and they're currently Music Therapy Labs, Majestic PB and J Cat, Woody Be Real, Flipper Garland, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, Warlag, R Habs, and of course, Janice Lawler, the intern.
Who's not here yet?
He's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being top tier channel members. Names are in green in the chat. You get special emojis. You get exclusive content. Very cool stuff. Laz, there you are, man. Let's see. We got Brian. We got R. Clinton Taylor. I just ordered one of their strats. Hey, right on, dude. Let me know what you think of it. Bay Area Rich. Thank you so much, man. MPN. Good to see you, dude. So, let's see. Lewis, I saw you in the live chat for the Steve Rosen video earlier today. Right? You were there? That was the interview that he did some years ago with this guy right here.
Hey, this is Doug Aldrich, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Doug. Yeah. I was watching that interview. Very cool, man. Doug Aldrich, very cool dude. I learned some stuff, too. I didn't know that he played with Dio, and then he moved from Dio to Whitesnake. Learned a lot of cool stuff. That was you, Lewis. Yeah, I saw you in the chat over there. He was there. That's right, Ian. Let's see. Is StreamYard any good? Cheech is saying. Well, you can create videos with StreamYard. Link in the description. And actually, Nightbot will give you a link. I think it's just !SY. There should be some text to read here in a moment. The best part about StreamYard is that you can customize your live streams, Cheech, with your own branding, logos, and overlays. It's all about making it unique to you, not copying Johnny Beane on Wednesdays. Bitches. So yeah, StreamYard, very cool. There you go. What else? Huh? You want to take lessons from Deane, but I don't think he teaches anymore. Russell says. Who's Deane? I don't know. Oh, I see. Cool.
Didn't Doug replace Craig Goldie, Theo? Craig Goldie replaced Vivian.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Doug replaced Craig Goldie. If I'm not mistaken. In the chat, do you guys know that for sure? Magic Man, what's up?
Yeah. Always ask the chat. The chat always knows. Magic Man, what's going on, man? You should make a video, dude.
In the chat, did Doug replace Craig Goldie, or was there a guitar player in between with Theo? I know Craig replaced Vivian.
Yeah, I don't know. That I really don't know much about that band's history. I'd learned some stuff from the Steve Rosen interview. This guy, right? If I can find one. Actually, I got the new ID from him I need to clip. Janice, if you're watching this on replay, remind me to clip the new Steve Rosen channel ID. This dude.
Hey guys, NAMM 2023 taking off. Here's Johnny Beane. Watch Johnny Beane TV, the best freaking show on the net, man. I love this guy.
Thank you so much, dude.
You bet.
Thank you. Yeah. Steve Rosen. Awesome, dude. And very cool interview with Doug Aldrich. Check it out if you guys have not seen it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys the link to that because I was watching it earlier today, so it should be right here in my history.
Okay, Lewis said Doug replaced Craig. Okay.
There it is. Cool. Okay. Here, I'm going to give you guys the link and open up another browser and say Johnny Beane sent us. Very cool. There we go. There's the link in the chat. So click on that and check it out after we're done here. And drop a comment over there saying Johnny Beane sent us. I appreciate it. Steve Rosen appreciates it.
Steve's a great guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, I had a little too much dinner. See, I tried to get dinner 2 hours before the show, which I think I did, but I wasn't able to get back here and start enjoying the dinner till an hour before the show. And so I literally got done about an hour ago, and it's still settling. So a little
That's
full.
unsettling that it's still settling with you.
It was a lot of food, you know. Let's see. Cheech is saying Doug was great in Whitesnake. Doug was good. Everything pretty much. He's like Joel Hoekstra. Joe Hoekstra. Wait a minute. I've heard this guy.
Hey everybody, this is Joel Hoekstra of Whitesnake, and you're watching Johnny Beane on Johnny Beane TV.
A lot of the 80 guitar players played for Whitesnake.
Doug would have probably ended up in TSO at some point too. TSO? You mean what's TSO stand for? Do you know?
No idea.
In the chat. Well, I'm trying to find
the sound of something.
Well, I'm trying to find the ID. What's the TSO band in the chat? You guys can tell us.
Oh, okay.
Trans-Siberian.
Hi, this is Alex Skolnick, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Yeah, Alex was in that a long time ago. Yeah, Joe Holstra is in that or was in that. Yeah, all these guys. Oh, very cool stuff. um, so yeah, so if you guys are brand new, Saturday night, we just kind of hang out. If you're watching this on replay, it's Saturday night, so we just kind of hang out. I think we'll make it over to the workbenches at some point.
But if you're going to watch it in 2-speed or double speed, then it is Saturday night. So that'll sound normal when they play it.
It actually just did sound normal.
No, well, I mean, when they play double speed, it'll sound.
You sounded the same to me. There was no difference.
It is Saturday night.
Oh my gosh.
That's just like that episode in Taxi. That was so funny. Did you ever watch Taxi?
For a minute, I did.
Okay, real quick. There's one episode where Reverend Jim, Doc Brown, is taking his driving test for the cab, and they're like, he's sitting at a desk and they're standing at the table, and he's like, "What's the yellow light mean?" And the one guy who said he was an actor just driving taxi part-time goes, "Slow down." He goes, "Okay, what does the..." He repeats again. He goes, "Man, slow down." He goes, "Okay, what?" I mean, you had to see it, but it's funny. Janice.
Hey, Janice. Oh, everybody's talking a little slower tonight. Oh, very full. Okay, Magic Man. Let me see what you're sending me, man. Testament stage guitar. Are you all right?
An Ibanez?
Let's see. Nope. Testament stage. Is this yours? Did you buy this? Testament stage guitar. Let's check it out, man.
Oh, that's one of Eric's then, because he always played that style. Sweet.
Explorer?
Yeah. Yep. ESP custom. Gotta love it. Does anybody know what ESP stands for? Electric Sound Products.
Oh, cool. Cool, man. So wait, did you buy that? No. My tech happens to work for the guitarist of Testament. Yeah, Eric Peterson. Cool, man. Speaking of dinner, I ran into Skolnick and Eric Peterson at a restaurant in Berkeley. This was in when was this? 2012. They were just down the street rehearsing, I think for an album or for a tour. And I ran into them, and I knew Skolnick already for years and years and years. But it was my first time, actually my only time ever meeting Eric. And we were standing inside the restaurant, and we were going to take some selfies, and they I think they kicked us out. They're like, "No, you can't take photos in here." So we went outside, and we were standing outside, and I think they both had their guitars with them. And so we were standing outside. Actually, if I can find the photo, I know, let me think,
Ian, there is something that does stand for, but I can't remember. Most people just say limited, but that's not it. But the funny part, when I never owned an LTD, when they first came out, they were junk. I mean, I was strictly ESP, And I refused. I tried a couple when they first came out. Didn't buy one. I thought, no, this is great. Now, in the last 10 years or so, they've upped their game. And on some of them, as much as I hate to say it, the only difference is the price and the logo.
Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to find the photo with Alex and Eric. I have it on a blog that I used to do years ago that I haven't added to since January 2021. So it says one post, January 2021. This would have been 2012 somewhere.
I do have. Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of Skolnick, there's me and Skolnick at NAMM Show 2013.
There you go.
And he didn't recognize me because I had the mustache.
That porno,
He's
porno mustache.
He's like, Johnny, that's you? So there we are. That's 2013. And then it was 2012. If I can find it. I'll show you guys. Let's see. Your text name happens to be Eric as well. He's actually in the middle of a show right now with his band. Tech Eric got offered the tour with Testament as their tech. Oh, cool, man.
Cool.
All right. I'll try to find that photo if I can.
I have, I don't know where it's at, but I have a neck plate from one of my old ESPs that it doesn't have the initials. It does say Electric Sound Product.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. You've played ESP guitars for a long time, huh?
Since 87.
Wow. Let's see. Wow. Actually, I'm glad I'm looking at this blog. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Stuff that you guys have never seen. Here's like photos with like Jason Becker and stuff. You guys have never seen that. That one, and then there's this one here. Jason Becker. Yeah, I should start blogging again. I don't do enough. Peggy,
how you doing?
okay. Actually, if somebody wants an assignment, I can. If you guys want to go over to johnnybean.wordpress and look for the photo with me and Skolnick and Eric Peterson. It would have been, I think, in 2012. It would have been under the 2012 postings. Yeah, I'm not going to find it. If somebody does find it, please text me a screenshot. Phone number right there. Whew.
Right there. So I got to point the opposite way. Like, I got to point over here. To point to you, I got to point away from the wall here. Yeah, no, LTD has really upped their game, and the quality is superb now, as opposed to what they were originally. Because I think originally, I mean, my yellow ESP M1 Custom, I paid $2,700 for that in 1987. But I ordered the little wider neck, not thicker from front to back, but wider. I wanted more of a classical wide neck on it. That's why it cost more.
Mm-hmm. So you're able to get custom.
Yes.
You're able to customize the guitar.
Yep.
Back then. I mean, that's a huge deal.
Yep.
For then?
Yeah. So
that's cool, man.
It was it was neat. I was hooked from that one on. I was hooked. So, I love ESP guitars, but I admit I hated the LTDs when they first come out. Now they're not. Now, now you get some of the LTDs are $2,000. If you get like the Kirk Hammett, the Ouija boards, there's a purple one, then the black one. There's like a natural wood finish one.
We saw those at the NAMM show when they first came out.
Yeah, the LTD versions, they're like $1,800, $2,000, somewhere around there.
That was in the booth that I was able to get into this year.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
ESP. You're
Yeah.
talking about ESP. Where's the this thing?
Yeah. Now someone's got one on Reverb right now, the purple ESP, not the LTD, but the purple Ouija board, and it's like $23,000 they're asking for it.
Dang.
For that price, Kirk Hammett better deliver it and play it when he gets here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was one. I didn't read the sale though. I don't know if it was actually one of his that someone got and sell. I have no idea, because normally that's like a $5,000 guitar. So why it was 23? It had to have been one of his personal ones. But I didn't read. I don't even know if I saved that.
Let's see. Magic Man is saying the price jump on the old ESPs is just ridiculous, though. Guitars that used to sell for $600 to $800 are now fetching $2,000 plus.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Do not know if I say. I'll tell you here in a second.
Russell says
I
have
may
an
not have,
eight-string
because
Walnut X body spec'd out, but still waiting.
I may not have saved it because that was so far out of my.
Lewis, you like the George Lynch ESPs? Yeah, when I think of ESP, I think about the George Lynch guitars.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the players that had those signature guitars, those signature graphics, where they always just stood out. I think if I was to get an ESP, one of the guitars that I remember I think it was in the 80s, probably late 80s. They put out a 5150. Like it was a replica of the Kramer 5150. This guitar. They put out a replica of this guitar, but I think it said ESP right here. Obviously very legal. So they're probably worth some money now. But if I was to get an ESP, it'd probably be one of those.
Okay, here's one that. Okay, this new ESP LTD Kirk Hammett. That's the LTD version. And they're asking $4,500 for that. So, yeah, the other one's 20. I saw it was 20. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, $42.99.
99. Cool.
So that one for $23,000 must have been one of his. I must have sold, and I can't find it now.
Here, I'll find it.
Oh, wait.
What? It's on Reverb?
Yeah. Well, here's the black one. ESP, Kirk Hammett 2, the Ouija board, 97 to 98 black. $68,779. $68.77. Laz, you ought to buy that.
What was the guitar you were talking about earlier?
It's this one, but purple.
And how much was it?
They wanted $23,000 for it.
23,000.
Now they want 68 for that. Oh, it's $68,779.59 and $890 to ship it. It's predicted
$800 to ship it? Where's it from?
Switzerland.
Hmm. Yeah,
Here's
I'm not
the
seeing
white.
that.
Here's a
I'm not
white
seeing
one
that
for
other one.
19. Okay, so 23 must have been cheap, because here's the natural one. It's 40,000.
Hmm.
So, and that's wow. There's a white one for 19. Well, 20, 19,999.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yep. Yeah, they're asking $4,200 for the LTD version. Crazy.
Hmm.
Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy, crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. So, let's see what else. I think we probably got some music news that we can talk about. Actually, is there anything? Like, did you see anything today?
No, I spent
Since
all day out
yesterday?
I spent all day out in the garage. I was out in the garage working all day. I wasn't online. I wasn't video gaming. I just had my playlist playing, which was very eclectic, with no AC/DC.
Oh man. You got to try listening to AC/DC sometime. They're pretty good.
I've heard them before.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I know we didn't talk about it. I think we had thought about it. You guys know the Who supposedly was firing their drummer, who is the son of, in the chat.
Yeah.
Apparently now he's back in the band. Like they didn't get rid of him. So it was like a misunderstanding or something.
Okay. Well,
guys-
if
You
you're
guys heard about that?
if you are in Farmingdale at the Nutty Irishman, my good friends Grim Jack are playing right now.
Huh? The Nutty Irishman.
The Nutty Irishman in Farmingdale.
Farmingdale what?
Well, they're probably in New York somewhere.
Hey, Nick. What's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. Oh, cool.
This was an hour ago they posted.
Farmingdale's in Long Island, according to Janice.
Now they're from New York City, so
New York City?
and also if you're still looking for any of the Black Sabbath tickets for the show coming up, see Mike Damone. watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High, you know.
I did see that. Somebody sent me the DVD of it a few years ago. It's funny. Somebody sent me a Facebook request. I think it was earlier today, and that was their profile photo. That exact photo you just showed me. And so I thought, is this that actual guy that sent me the request? I'm still not sure if it is or not.
He went from that to he was on Days of Our Lives, the soap opera, for a long time.
Very
see.
cool. So, anyway, so the Who reinstates Zach Starkey days after parting ways with the drummer, which, from what I was reading, it looked like it was just a misunderstanding. If you guys saw the footage, which I wasn't clear if that was a sound check or if that was the actual show. The footage. Did you see the footage?
No, but why would you fire a drummer at a sound check? I mean, that would have to. I don't know.
Well, they didn't fire him at the thing. It's just the singer.
Roger Daltrey.
Who's the singer? Who's the
Roger
singer for the
Daltrey.
Who in the chat? Who's the singer? Engagement, Ron. We need to wake people up.
Ringo. Oh, yeah, he is.
So, anybody in the chat? Did you guys see the footage? Roger Daughtry. Thank you, Lewis. Did anybody see the footage? I saw it on TikTok. You guys know how much I love TikTok. TikTok is awesome, you guys. Here's my link. Follow me on TikTok. Actually, how come we're not live on TikTok right now? We should be.
That's up to you.
Because I went live on TikTok only one time, and there was all these people there. And, like, I don't know any of these people.
So why are we not on it?
I don't. We should be.
Put it on. Can you do it now?
Janice, send me a text telling me to go live on TikTok. So anyway, I saw this footage over there, and it was the singer from the Who standing there, and I'm still not clear if it was a sound check or the actual show. But he's standing there and he was holding a cup while he was singing. Not a delicious Starbucks cup, but like a teacup.
Well, they are British, so they do take tea time. And I don't mean that as a joke. That's
I
serious.
take tea time every hour. You guys know me. I love my tea. So anyway, he starts singing the song, and then he turns around and says something, and the band stops. Ian, you haven't seen the footage yet?
He probably said stop.
Check out the footage. From the comments that I was reading, people were saying, I'll admit, I'm not very familiar with most of the Who's catalog.
Who's?
I don't know. I'm not super familiar with, I know like the songs off the radio and stuff, but I like the song they were singing, I didn't know the tune. But from what I was reading in the comments, Lewis, was it a sound check? That footage? Because it was taken from like literally right in front of the stage. And you couldn't really hear like an audience. But I had read, well, these websites, they make it up like, oh, he gets fired on stage from the band. I think it was a sound check. I don't think it was the actual show where the guy turned around. I don't think he would be holding a teacup during the actual show. Right?
Cheerio and all that whatnot.
But, yeah. But when I read the comments, people were saying that Roger, the singer, he had come in on an off beat. So he was off. The drums weren't off, but he was off, and he got confused, and he turned around and thought it was the drummer that was off. That's
Ian,
what I had read.
Ian, you like the Who more than Led Zeppelin likes the Who? I'm trying.
You like the Who more than Zeppelin? I don't know. But hey, speaking of Zeppelin,
Little by little.
you know, you guys know I'm all over the internet. I'm everywhere. And I get these
OnlyFans.
emails. I get these emails for like these forum things, like questions. And yeah, most of them are usually Van Halen related because that's something I know a lot about. So I get a lot of those and I'll chime in on them, right? So I get one today and it said something like, is Eddie Van Halen like the greatest guitarist ever or something? And I replied back, well, in 100 years, out of a handful of guitar players, known guitarists, he will be on that list, if not the top of that list in 100 years. But then I was also thinking, well, because of the internet now, everything that's on the internet is kind of always there. So 100 years from now, like those people will have way more knowledge of the past than, say, some of us that skipped school, you know, that didn't learn much like me. But now with the internet, anybody 100 years from now, you know, the internet, you know, 100 years will be in their head, right? And they'll just think, oh, you know, and they'll know everything. And so anyway, so my answer to that question was, yeah, well, because I didn't want to make anybody mad. Although I could have just said, oh yeah, Edward's the best, end of story, which is true. But what I did say was there'll be a very short list of the greats, and he will be on that list, if not number one on that list. And somebody replied back saying, what did they say? They replied back to me and they said like something like Edward wasn't as influential as Hendrix or Jimmy Page. And I thought, yeah, I don't know about that, man. I didn't reply back to the guy yet, but speaking of Zeppelin, though, Jimmy Page, you know.
Speaking of OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Oh, my gosh. That's weird. Is Nita Strauss the ancestor of the old composer Strauss? That I don't know. But I do know this. If I can find it.
I knew you was going to say that.
So you're watching Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny B TV?
Johnny Beane.
Beane. I see. Okay.
All right.
What's up? I'm Nita Strauss, hanging out here at the Ibanez booth at NAMM, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
This guy will also be on that list. Look at the strap, Rich.
In 100 years, like the top guitar players ever?
Yeah. He'll be on there.
I don't think so.
I
Hate
bet
to
he is.
hate to say it, but I think Page will be ahead of him. Let's see. Center Hill Cards. What's up, dude? Nita Strauss, the lead guitarist for Alice Cooper,
Hold
is
on.
a
I'll be
direct
back.
descendant of the famous Johann Strauss II. Really? That's pretty cool. Forgotten Gear Restorations. It's always fine time to work on guitars and amplifiers. I agree. I agree with that. Vince says, I like Randy better than Page. That's cool. Levi Strauss jeans. Yeah, I don't know. But there's like a dairy Strauss. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Sorry, if you're just tuning in, I had dinner a little too close to showtime tonight, and I'm still just a little full. So there'll be no food talk tonight. I'm too full to talk food. Okay, let's look at more music news. Legendary, is this today? Legendary rock singer 76 announces first album in 14 years. Do you guys who know we're about to talk about? Stevie Nicks announced that she will be releasing her first album in 14 years during her induction ceremony at the Polestar Hall of Fame on Wednesday. The iconic Fleetwood Mac and soloist 76 called the forthcoming album the Ghost Record, and it was born during their tumultuous California wildfires. I was sitting in a hotel for 92 days, and at some point during that last part of the 92 days, I said, you know what? I feel like I'm on the road, but there's no shows, said Nicks. I'm just sitting here by myself because everybody else is at the house doing all the, what is that? Basically, working on stuff. Oh, and then she said, oh, I need to go back to work. The album, which is still being worked on, will be Nick's first since releasing her 7th solo record in 2011's In Your Dreams. Stevie Nicks will be touring with Billy Joel throughout the summer, including a stop at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford on August 8th. Oh, this is from the New Jersey NJ.com. Cool. Stevie Nicks. Yeah, I mean, another just classic vocalist. That Fleetwood Mac was one of those bands where had great songs, great musicians, and are they still together even? I don't even know. In the chat, is Fleetwood Mac still a band? So anyway, Fleetwood Mac and cheese. What? Is Fleetwood Mac still a band, Ron?
I have no idea. Do not know.
Can you name one Fleetwood Mac song?
Tusk.
Go.
Lindsey Buckingham.
Mm-hmm. You know, they make his guitars just down the street here in Santa Cruz. They're called, is it Turner? Is it Turner Guitars?
I don't know.
They're just down the street. I was at their factory. It's not far from me at all. We could actually, I don't know, maybe we can go over there at some point.
Cool.
SpaghettiOs for supper, Peggy. No food chat tonight, please. Andrew says Lindsey Buckingham will definitely be on that greatest guitarist list. He's a great player. Yeah. Well, in the chat, we're going to make our way over to the workbench. I got to clean off the workbench, and then I was going to take that Kramer apart, the Kramer Beretta Special, because I'm supposed to be sending that to Ron to get painted. So I'll be doing that, and probably something else. But in the chat, we got 50 watching right now.
Ooh.
Top 5 guitarists. Who are your top 5? And put them in order, meaning number 1 being, in your opinion, the best out of your top 5. Okay? In the chat. Okay. Oh, I'm still trying to breathe. Oh, I apologize to our podcast audience. Having to listen to this tonight. It's okay, though. That's right, Center Hill Cards. Lindsay also sang lead vocals. Yeah. Great stuff. Top 5 guitarists. Top 5 favorite guitarists. And number 1 being the best. The best, Jerry. So, top 5.
No strings for you.
He just released a song. Larry, the actor who played the Super Nazi, he just released a track. Literally a couple days ago. Because I'm Facebook friends with him.
I'm going to switch cameras.
Okay, Magic Man. Hendrix, Eddie, Page, Hetfield, SRV. So is that in order? Meaning SRV is your number 1 favorite, or Hendrix is your number 1 favorite? Let's see. Derek Trucks, SRV, Hendrix, Steve Vai, and Joe Satriani. Cool, man. Lewis, Randy Rhoads, EVH, Shanker, George Lynch, Warren DeMartini. Bay Area Rich, Clapton, Hendrix, Eddie, SRV, and Rory Gallagher. Yeah. Yeah, Rich. I told you that story, right? About Rory Gallagher and Edward. I told you that, right? A friend of mine told me a cool story about them. Probably be too noisy and I have to go anyway, so good night. Good night, Janice. Left to right. Okay. So Hendrix is your number 5, Edwards your number 4, Page is your number 3, Hetfield's your number 2, SRV is your number 1. I can see that, man. Where's Alan Holsworth? Rhodes is a big favorite of mine. Could easily be top 5 for me. Very cool. Very cool. So can you get back to me? And Ron answered that. I answered that email. Oh. Ron, if you can hear me, Janice wants you to email her back.
Okay.
Oh, Hendrix is your number 1, Magic Man. Okay, wait. I was looking at that list wrong. Wait a minute.
Looks like he's looking at it backwards.
So SRV is 5, Hetfield number 4, Page number 3, Edward number 2, Hendrix number 1. Okay, cool. Either way, that puts Page at the exact same spot. Ian, Alvin Lee, Brian Setzer, Pete Townsend, and Rory Clark. Cool. Andrew Collins, Prince number 1, Buckingham 2, Eric Gales 3, Nile Rodgers 4, and Ernie Isley 5. Cool. Very cool. All right. I'm going to make my way over to my workbench. Yeah, that's something that I'd spent some time today, actually. Couple things. Check this out. I woke up this morning, and the first thing that happened was I broke my phone case. my phone case, the little pop thing broke off. But I keep a backup. So I get the backup. So that happened. And then also I remember last night on the show, I was talking about getting my sound set up for my workbench, getting a microphone set up. So I was kind of looking into some stuff, and I kind of came to the conclusion that I need to get the same microphone. The one that I already used, the SM7B, I need to get another one of these. So that's something. Janice, if you could send me an X reminding me that I need to get another SM7B to put over there. So that way, when I walk over, I'll have both mics on, and I'll go from here, walk over here, and it'll be the same. Right? So that needs to happen. Oh, she went to sleep. Oh, okay. Well, then, Ian, could you send me an X? Because I know I have you on X as well. Can you send me an X reminding me? And you can comment on this video because we're live over there right now. You can drop a comment. All right. So I'm going to jump over using this. Oh, and I still have to give you guys the link to that little amplifier. Actually, I'll do that right now. If I can find it. Here it is. Yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, I did a video unboxing demo review of the Lakato JA022 mini amplifier. Wow. Here, I'll give you guys that link. And I just realized, yeah, it is dark. It's dark out. So I need to go tuck the chickens in. So I'll be doing that. I need to do that now. But there's that. I'd appreciate it if you guys jumped over there. Open up another browser. Jump over there. Smash the thumbs up on that video. Check out that video once we're done here. And drop your comments below on that video. So, okay. Okay, so check out what he's doing there. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello,
Center Hill
everybody.
Cards. That's cool, man.
Hello,
All right.
everybody.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to solo me.
Guitar solo. Yeah, explain to everybody what you're doing.
I am removing the pickup ring screws because I am going to take this, eventually take both these Duncan designs out, and I have a TB6 I'm going to put in here. So that there's the kill switch. Tessie switch. This is a, that's got 16.68 output. I write on them. So I know. So HB. So if you're looking at this and you see what I did, for those who don't know, when I put this green on it, I was actually going to sand it down some and then clear over it so you didn't feel it. And then I had seen the 32nd Jackson ever guitar ever built that Chris Holmes had, which had the blood runs on, the red blood runs, and they did it like this. They put the runs on it and left them stick up, and then cleared over it, which with not a lot of clear though, so you could still feel everything. So you can run your hand across this and feel every splatter, every run. And I literally painted this black lacquer. I got pictures of it, freaking beautiful, just gloss black lacquer. Then I took this, it looks yellow in the camera, but it's actually lime green, or like a neon lime green. I sprayed it in a can or in a cup, and then literally just set the guitar up like this and poured it all over it. Then after it dried, then I cleared over top everything. So I wanted to be able to, because I've never had one that had anything with designs on it that I had before. You couldn't feel it. And this one I wanted to do it that way to see if I like it or not. And I can tell you, I still don't know. Because it's just different from what I'm used to. But that doesn't mean that it's not good or bad. I did put a thing. I was going to do the whole handprint, and then I lost control when I did that. So we have turn. So let's see. Let me put it up here. Maybe you can see the chat better. Chris Holmes was a excellent guitar player, and how he got ripped off of writing credits is also a shame. You know, I mean, I understand it's a business and all that, but come on, man. If a guy made you famous or helped make you famous with helping you write songs, it's only right to give him the credit that's due. But then we also know our friend Mr. Daisley didn't get what he was due either. So I guess it's just something that happens.
Am I here?
Yeah, you're there.
The Tajima, the guy that was asking earlier about it. There it is. Very cool guitar. Bay Area Rich, thank you so much, man.
Let's see.
Let's see. All right. You guys got me?
Yeah, don't fall.
You guys can hear me? Yeah, I got to get this microphone setup thing happening. And yeah, I'm just kind of figuring like I need to get another SM7B because that's what I'm already using, and it'll be the same, right? Like it'll just be the same thing. And so got to do that.
I'm using SM58 right here, over here at the bench.
Cool. There's that. Oh yeah, I just gave you guys a link to this, so check it out. If you want to get one of these, Amazon link is in the description of that video. Pretty cool little desktop amp. You can carry it around. Pretty cool graphic on the box too. I like that. So I'll be taking this apart even more. The Kramer Baroda Special.
That's going to be black, pink, purple, and is there blue on it? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Black, pink, purple, and a little bit of yellow on the headstock. Magnet stuck to it.
Can you guys see me? Sort of. Yeah, this will just be quick because all I need to do is basically just take the neck off. That's really it. It's already, I already took the tuners off because I had those Geiger tuners on here at one point. And then I took those off and I put them on I think it was the purple one.
Yeah.
So stuff just gets changed around all the time. At least around here, I'm always changing stuff out.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Here, you guys can't see me. Faith and Failure just looked at my TikTok, Ron.
What?
Faith and Failure just looked at my profile on TikTok just now.
Oh, yeah?
I just got a notification. You know those guys.
Yeah, I got something to do with them. I guess you could say I created their lead guitar player.
Uh-huh.
That must mean that they're not playing tonight.
If they're on TikTok?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, that's not even a shim. That's just the inside of the neck. The neck, I thought this was a shim at first, but it's not. It's like totally flush. That's wild. I've never seen a guitar that had a barcode on it on the heel of the neck. That's wild. Let's see. So I'll take the guitar all the way apart because you're just painting it. You're not building it.
Yeah. Yep. I'll just paint the whole thing and then send it back to you.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to clean my workbench too. I forgot.
Yeah.
So it's a disaster. That's okay though.
Well, you can clean that after you get the guitar apart.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, remind me to never have dinner this close to showtime, man. It's I'm really uncomfortable. Or not to eat as much as I did. I ate a little too much. I normally wouldn't have eaten that much food.
You know, when MJ retires, I want her wire cutters.
Oh yeah.
I'll be sad when she retires.
Well, I mean, she was at the NAMM show this year. That's weird. What happened to those paper towels that I had? They're gone.
Yeah, this is a Seymour Duncan TB6. So, now question is, do I want to put a piece of foam on the bottom?
What? I used the paper towels last night. Is that true? I gotta get a paper towel.
Dispenser?
No, I need to. For some reason, there's a lot of like, uh, what do you call it? There's a bunch of metal shavings,
Oh,
like sticking to the drill bit. Is that drill bit for that drill? Is that magnetic for the hammerhead?
no.
There's all these metal shavings just all of a sudden.
Just wipe them off.
And I didn't strip. Well, that's why I need the paper towel.
Oh, well.
All right, hang on.
So as you can see, when I painted this, I did the inside, the back too, with everything, just so it would all be uniform. Now, which way?
Can you hear all that?
We heard a little bit.
We got turkeys and Pierre the peacock out there. Everybody's out there.
Sounds like a good children's book. Pierre the Peacock.
Yeah, I don't know why there's all. This has to be magnetic. Like all
Well,
of a sudden.
going in, what holds it on the thing is, yes. That's
No.
That's what holds the bit in there. So that being in there like that would, I mean, it's not really.
That magnetizes the bit.
Yeah, well, not. It's the magnet's strong enough to hold the bit in there, so that's what you're getting.
But what I'm saying is there's a bunch of metal shavings on the tip of the bit.
Yeah, that's from the magnet that it's holding. It's holding it in there.
I don't know where all the shavings came from. That's the weird thing.
The screws. Which means you might be using the wrong bit. There's three. There's a 0, 1, and a 2 size Phillips bit there. Oh, that's right. I didn't hook this one. Okay. That threw me off for a minute. I didn't hook the front one up because I wasn't going to use those. Yeah, you're using the wrong bit because it shouldn't be clicking like that.
Yeah, I can hear that.
That's where your shavings are coming from.
Yeah. So it should have been the one smaller. But normally a screw should not, you shouldn't be getting shavings like that fast.
Yeah, well, but if you're using the right size bit, you won't have that issue.
That's weird. I've never seen that happen. I'm probably going to change this bridge anyway. So after I take it off, I'll probably put a different one on later.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess I'll just take everything off.
You gonna put a Vega-Trem on that?
I don't know.
I mean, you're gonna want to play that with your skateboard graphics. So
Mm-hmm. In-N-Out Burger. Oh my goodness. It's good stuff. Although I'm too full to be thinking about that. I had a 2 taco plate and some nachos. So I'm like really full. You know, usually I'm like saying, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm starving. Not today. Not today. Wow. This backplate is stuck on here.
Okay.
Uh, has a barrel jack. How would you loosen a barrel jack?
There's a nut on the inside of the body where it comes in.
Yeah, how would you get a hold of that nut?
You can use needle nose pliers, or if you got a little wrench to get down in there, or a little crescent wrench that's big enough.
Yeah, I think my crescent wrenches are too big.
Okay, you can use nice pair of needle nose pliers.
I had a nice pair of them and they're gone. So
You don't happen to have any needle nose vice grips, do you?
no. So I'm just gonna leave this stuff attached, I guess.
All right.
Just gonna do this.
Let's see. What can I use? Weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a screw stuck to the bottom of this pickup, and it was like a 5th screw.
That's so weird.
You never had that apart before, ever?
No. No, so that was an extra screw that came with the because I took three. There's three there, and there's one that's still there, and the fifth one was under there.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah, these are good pickups, man. The ones that come stock in the Kramer Brothers special. These are good. So I'm just going to leave everything else there. Leave that stuff. There it is. So I'm going to send you the body and the neck.
Okay. And I'll take that stuff out to paint it. Then I'll put the barrel jack back in when I send it back to you.
Yeah. That's just in case you lose a screw in the hole. Yeah, that'd be weird, huh? That's kind of weird. Like that shouldn't have been in there. All right. Okay, I need to get some plastic baggies to put some of these parts in. So I'm thinking how I can send this to you. I wonder if I can put it in one of those boxes that those kits came in.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just a body and a neck.
Yep.
Right
should
there.
Work. Yeah.
I have. How many of those should I have? One or two?
Two. No. One. You got one of that. The other one was for the wire or the headless. So it wouldn't fit in that one. You got to use the one for the gold Strat.
No, I should have two because I have the pink one.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
The pink one and the gold one. I think I see them up in the loft. Let me get my ladder so I can get them. Here, I'll turn this around so you guys can see. I think I have them, Johnny. What? Those boxes? You won them, Peggy? Let's see. How can I turn this? Like this? And like this? Look at that. There, you guys can see up there now. My loft. There we go. Yeah, they're up here. So this, I should be able to use this box.
Yep.
This is my ladder. Pretty cool little ladder that I use in here. Okay. CC, thanks, man. Oh no, I'm really careful when I use that. I make sure it's like attached and everything's locked. Because yeah, I know that could go really bad really quick.
But it would go viral.
Yeah, it could. All right, so you got the body shape and the neck shape. Yeah, let's see if the neck fits in there. I don't know.
You should be able to make it fit.
Let's try this. Here, I'll bring you guys with me. Let's see, leave this.
If all is correct. Come on.
Ah, crap. The neck won't fit. I mean, unless I like cut some parts out. Let's see if the body even fits. The body may not even fit in there.
Why did that twist on me?
Ah, the body fits. Dang it. What if you just paint the body?
Oh, that's up to you.
I can just send you the body.
You can't.
No. It doesn't fit. I mean, I'd have to cut on each side. And nah, it's cool. Yeah. I'll just keep the neck. I can just send the body in this box. Come here.
I'll do that again on me. It's gonna do it again. It did it again. God dang it.
Oh yeah, I owe you those guitar picks. I'll put the guitar picks in here.
And a couple Seymour Duncan decals. Please.
Well, I gotta find them.
Well, I don't know. Should be in tune. Nope. All that fighting it. What? I'm going to put a black Godo 1996 T on here. I had to get this. That's why this one's not hooked up. And these were just Duncan designed. And then the special, just so I could get it so they could hang it on display at the store to advertise the paint service. But, yeah. Wow, that out.
Okay, I'll close this one out. All right, so the body fits in there.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, so I'll just send you the body.
The headstock's black, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We want it to match at least.
That's kind of a different angle. Yeah, I told you guys, eventually I'll have cameras all over this place, all different areas. So, yeah, I need to have cameras and microphones all over this room.
That's what's wrong. That dropped down on the thing when I pulled those springs back out the second time.
What happened?
When I pulled these springs out the second time, the one leg dropped off the post. It dropped down more. That's why it wasn't in tune, because it should have been in tune.
Oh, man.
There we go. Now it's not going to be in tune because I changed all the...
There, you guys can see what I see now. See? I've got a screen over here that shows the show. That's pretty cool.
There you go.
Different setup of like the control panel here.
Yeah, now I screwed that
So
up.
what I was saying earlier is I need to get another one of these. I need to get another one of these mics. And then another arm and have it attached over here somewhere. So when I'm over here, it's the same.
It was a mistake putting that big piece of foam under there. Should have went with a thinner piece. Yeah, it's got it pushing. Damn it. Oh well. I'll fix it.
That's cool, huh, Lewis? It's different. It's different. Like you can see what I see here. Well, technically, if I turn the whole thing over, you can see everything. There, now you can see exactly what I see when I'm standing here. There you go. Look, I look at a blank wall over there and a light.
You need to hang some guitars on that wall.
Nah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because I'll never be able to get to them. Why is this so loose all of a sudden? It's always something, man. Something is always breaking. Always. Always. There you go. There you go. How's this camera angle?
Tessie kill switch.
Tessie? You guys. Tessie in the chat will give you, where is it? Use code JohnnyBean15 when ordering from tessieswitch.com/shop. He has a Tessie switch on that guitar, I guess. Did I see the new Van Halen picks on Gibson channel? Johnny Rock is saying. I saw some of that. I saw some of it because they were talking to this guy right here.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out my good friend Johnny Bean TV.
Awesome, thank you so much.
But let me do one more. Where is it?
We're good Facebook friends.
Okay, wait, where is it though? The Johnny Bean TV.
It's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's
Okay, let's do one more.
Okay. It's everywhere.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out Johnny Bean TV on Facebook and YouTube. You'll enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, so I saw some of that. Thank you so much. Hey, Rock Daddy.
Yo, Rocky, what's up?
We're trying out some new camera angles tonight, as you can see. Camera angles. Although this thing's like broken. I don't know what's going on here. It's always something, man. Something always breaks. Always. That's what always happens. Stuff gets loose. Oh, there we go. It's just loose. I think. Which way is tighty? Righty tighty?
Yep.
There we go.
Unless it's reverse threads.
This ain't the one that came with it. That's why it's weird. It's a different one.
If it's reverse threads, then it's not righty-tighty.
No. Where's my glass shattering effect? Right there. Pretty cool. I should just walk around this room with this camera, man. You know?
Go for
just
it.
Walk around, be like, hey, dudes, let's come with me over this way, you guys. Come on over here. Set it up. Be like, hey, now we're over here now. We're going to take a drink of this delicious Waterloo. Love this stuff. Amazing stuff. And then we go back over here. Although, see, the problem is I need to be talking into this microphone. That's the problem. That's why I need to get another one of these and have another one of these attached to that bench over there. That's the thing. All right. All right. We'll get rid of this camera for now. Uh-oh. What's going on over there?
Broke a string.
Oh, no.
But because I have it wrapped at the end, look at that. I can bring it right back down here and use it again.
Yeah, I used to do that years ago. But what happens is your strings, they get so old and
Yeah, I know.
like there's no life to them at all. And then so once you change the strings, it's a totally different thing. Rock Daddy! Welcome, dude.
This guitar spends its life on the shelf or on the wall more than anything. This will probably end up. This will probably end up going to some kid someday who needs a guitar, wants to get into metal or something, and doesn't have the funds to do it. That's where my instructor friends keep me informed.
Ian, I know. I know. I was looking them up, and I looked up the one below it. Actually, I called around. I called Starving Musician today to see what they had. Actually, there was these Behringer mics too. They come in a set. They're for like stereo. These Behringer, they call them pencil mics. They're only like $50. And so I thought about those. I'm like, but at the store they didn't carry them. If they would have carried them, I would have gone down to the store and I would have gotten those, and I would have been using those tonight. I would have had one of those at the workbench tonight, and I would be talking into that when I was over there. You had the Behringer app for your electric drum kit? Behringer is good. Yeah, Behringer is good stuff. So, yeah, so I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I should probably just grab another one of these at some point and have two of them hooked up on each side of the room. Here and then over there. Even though that's not so far away, it's just I would have the other one on as well. So when I move to over there, the audio is exactly the same. I mean, you guys can tell when I talk through the camera app, like you can totally tell the difference. Right. You said amp? Oh, you had the Behringer amp? Oh, cool. Right on, man. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? We're, you have an accent? Some people have said I have an accent, too. That's because I hate talking. That's the accent of hating to talk. And look, now I'm a talk show host. I just stumbled into this, man. I didn't plan any of this. So let's see. We'll go for a little while longer. We'll do a giveaway too. What are we giving away? That's the question.
Congratulations, Peggy.
What is Peggy winning tonight? Let me look in the that drawer right there has a bunch of giveaway stuff. We got some stickers. Huh. What is this? Anybody know what this is the logo to? What brand?
That's D'Addario, huh? D'Addario?
Kenneth. What are we doing? I don't know. We can barely see what Ron's doing. We think he's working on a guitar. We can't really tell because it's not even on the bench.
Right there.
I took a guitar apart. What is this? This is D'Addario? D'Addario?
Yeah, I believe so. One of their string things is.
A lot of stickers. Okay. Okay, we'll give away a set of stickers here for tonight. Oh, I don't even have the thing open. By the way, just so you guys know, Laz said no show tomorrow morning. He messaged me earlier and said he wasn't doing a show.
Yeah, he's still having issues.
No, he said he's going out. That's what he told me.
Oh, that's right. It's Easter Sunday.
All right, we got 25 entries. We have a set of stickers here. So if you want to win a set of stickers, we got the Starving Musician. Look at this. Somebody screen cap this and text it to me. That's pretty funny. Starving Musician logo. Seymour Duncan. And I guess this is D'Addario. Hey, Johnny Rock. Thank you, man. Studio. It's looking good. It feels good, man. I mean, it's amazing being in here. It's totally changed the game as far as my shows. It's a total different thing. And I spend so much time in here. Even off stream or even on stream. I do like Twitch streams where I hang out at the workbench and work on guitars too.
Hey, Johnny.
Yes.
Hand me that Starving Musician decal.
This one right here?
Yeah. Hand it to me.
I just did.
Oh, well, wait a minute. What's this? Where you at?
I'm right here.
I got to go this way. All right. There.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. See, he's only on the other side of the curtain here.
That's true. Looks like a mad musician. He's been the mascot to Starving Musician out here in the Bay Area for years and years and years. I don't know who it is. I have no idea. But, all right. So if you participate in the chat tonight, you have the chance to win all three of these. Starving Musician, Seymour Duncan, and D'Addario.
D'Addario.
Thank you so much. There we go. Thank you so much. Who sent this? Oh, you're the one that you have a cat that looks like Ned.
The Nedster.
Thank you, man. There we go. Ah! Oh, good. That wasn't you. That was something else. Okay, good. That's you. That's me. That's you. Wait, this is you? This is you?
Only you know. Sounds
No,
like
I'm getting
you.
text messages saying that's me. This is you?
Well, how'd you get that back?
I don't know.
Should I do this? Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, you're the cat daddy. Oh, okay. Lowell.
Actually, it would be cool to have one with one pickup than have that right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That looks like Ned. Ned's actually asleep on the couch right now. I just saw him. All right. Is somebody ready to win? Who's ready? Here.
You know who's ready.
We'll share the screen here.
She's got your armoire.
Dreamer's Life. Thanks for the like on X, man. Dreamer's Life. I hope all was well, dude. Dreamer's Life, dude. He does a show. I was a guest on his show. Like, how long ago was that, man? Like years ago. Like 5 years ago. No, longer. 6 years ago. Yeah, like 6, 7 years ago, I was a guest on Dreamer's Life show. So if you go to his channel, you'll see me on his show from like 6 years ago. Okay. The winner of these stickers is...
Dang it, Peggy's going to win yet again. I tell you what.
B9. You're the winner, B9. Win. That's right, man. You won. Look, he's like, win. You won. Message me at that number. Message me at that number down there, and I will send those out Monday. Because the post office is closed tomorrow. And I'll also mail out that guitar body to you finally.
Okay.
After, I don't know how long.
A year?
B9. Seymour Duncan, Starving Musician, D'Addario stickers. Gotcha. Okay, so make sure you text me, okay? ASAP. All right? The sooner you text me, the sooner I know. And I can put those in an envelope and get them ready to send. Okay? All right. Look at this. This was painless. I'm feeling a little better, man. Had
you didn't clean your bench.
Nah. Gives me something to do next Saturday night. You know? This does not compute. This does not compute.
Never know. How you doing, Peggy?
You won. So yeah, please text me ASAP. 415-952-3263. Text. Say, hey, Johnny, this is B9. I won those 3 stickers. Here's my info. I'll put them in an envelope. Write a little note. Mail it off.
Mail it out. What was that? Mail it in a letter.
I don't
It's
know.
part of a song.
Oh, that song from the 60s?
Yeah.
Something wrote me a letter. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
Hey, if anybody country music fans, go listen to. I heard. I don't even know how old it is, but I heard it the first time the other day. I'm pretty good at drinking beer. That song describes my buddy to a T. Sorry, I'm going back and reading the chat because I just had the cell phone over there and I couldn't see it. It's too far away. Thought maybe if there was any questions, if there was any questions, I would answer them.
No, nobody was talking during that whole thing.
Okay.
It was too exciting. All right. Yeah. Yes. All right. What time is it? All right. I think it's video gaming time. You guys, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. And I apologize that I had dinner tonight. Next time, I'll try not to eat so close to showtime and be so like stuffed where I can barely talk. But again, rewatch this show at 2 times speed because that is the thing to do. No jokes. Not kidding. Twitch time. That's right, Ian. Ian, come on over to Twitch. Peggy, come on over to Twitch. We'll be over there. Shall I read that?
Go for it.
I'm assuming Ron never actually sent the wiring harness that I won way back when. Impossible that I am the only person to have not gotten the package that he has shipped. No, everything he sends never gets anywhere.
Bullcrap.
That now.
2 things. One came back because burnt address finagle. So it's 2 things that didn't get delivered. Peggy's got everything I've ever sent.
Peggy owns everything I've ever owned. Thank you, channel members.
Laz has stuff I sent. You got stuff I sent. Michael B has stuff I sent. So
Ian never got his mug. Laz apologizes for an earlier Irish goodbye. By the way, no show tomorrow on the Music Therapy Laz program.
wait a minute. What's an Irish goodbye?